Hello and welcome to Asana Lounge. I'm Jolene, your yoga teacher and trainer, and today our focus is going to be on our hips. This sequence is going to open up those tight spaces, increase your mobility and your range of motion in the joints for ease of movement. We're going to start with our breath. So feet are hip width. You're going to unlock your knees, lengthening up. Imagine that you're pushing from the feet, your tailbone up through your spine, out the top of your head. Take a deep breath in. Let your belly fall out, relax. Rib cage expand and your chest lift. And you're going to slow your breath down as slow as you can out your nose. Notice your shoulders relax, your chest lower. Pull your belly in towards your spine. Inhale deep through your nose. Inhale. Feel that expansion as your lungs fill with air. Slowing your breath down as slow as you can, releasing tension. Knees are unlocked. Pull your belly in. 2 more breaths. Last breath. From here, if you'd like, place your hands on your hips and gently tip your right ankle out to the side, pushing against your mat with your left foot. Keep your left knee unlocked as you continue to deep breathe through your nose. Inhale. Slow your breath down. So glad to be here with you guys today. It's beautiful outside here in my backyard in sunny Orlando, Florida. Let me know where you're from in the comments. Inhale, plant your right foot, shift your body weight to your right leg, unlock your knee, tip your left ankle out to the side. Why are we doing this? Well, we're stretching and strengthening the muscles that support the ankles and the shins. Movements that we do every day, right? Uneven terrain, walking, running, cycling. Inhale. You're going to lift your left heel, bend your knee, and alternate. Warming up your knees, hamstrings, thighs. Try to avoid locking your knee out. And from here, shift your weight from right to left. So your hip is going to push out a little bit, working those hip sockets, moving the pelvis, freeing up the joints in the pelvis for ease of movement. Maybe you feel that in your lower back. I love this one, and I definitely feel it in my lower back. It may be different for you depending on what kind of movements you do every day. You're going to go all the way to the right. Take a little bit of a wider stance. Shift your pelvis forward. Sway it back. Shift your left side of the pelvis forward. Sway it back. Figure 8. Drawing a figure 8 with your pelvis. Keep your knees slightly bent here. We have internal, external rotation of your hip sockets as well. So that's taking your hips through their range of motion for ease of movement to free up the joint for greater mobility. Keep breathing. Think about dancing or rocking a baby. Keep your knees slightly bent. And bring your feet back together. Hip width, pushing off the mat, unlocking your knee. Take a breath here, mountain pose. And you're going to open up wide for a big hug. Right arm on the top. Lengthen your neck up. Exhale, slow your breath down. Notice where you're feeling that breath. Using your breath to engage and observe what your body is feeling here. Inhale. Exhale. On your inhale, open up. Exhale, hug yourself, left arm on top. I'm going to try not to smash my microphone and make loud noises. Inhale, open up, and lower your arm. From here, you're going to take a little step out and begin to gently twist. Lifting your heel to protect your knee joint. And we're going to slow down. Back to mountain pose, feet hip width parallel. Unlock your knees, lengthen up. One more breath. And as you exhale, tip your head to your right. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Notice what you're feeling here. Next exhale, keep your head tipped to the side here. Add a turn to your right. No forcing, gentle, small movements. On your inhale, keep your head turned. Lift your chin up towards the ceiling or the sky. Relax your jaw. Next exhale, lower your chin. Roll your head forward gently. Chin to chest. Chin doesn't have to touch your chest. And then you're going to lift your head up. Tip your head to the left. Unlocking your knees. Deep breath in through your nose. Belly falls out. Ribs expand and your chest will lift. Slowing your breath down as slow as you can out your nose. On your exhale, turn your head to your left. On your exhale, turn your head to your left. Relax your jaw, deep breath in. Gentle movements. On your inhale, lift your chin up. Knees are unlocked. Relax your jaw. On your exhale, lower your chin, roll your head forward, chin to chest. On your inhale, lift up. Take a breath, mountain pose. All right, from here, you're going to reach up, inhale. Exhale, fold, bend your knees. Let your rib cage rest on your thighs. Place your first two fingers around your big toes. Keep your elbows soft and against the shins. And on your inhale, you're going to lengthen your spine. Long neck, chest moves forward. Inhale, exhale slowly. One more breath. On your next exhale, you're going to round, folding, hanging over, release your toes. You can grab your elbows here if you'd like, noticing what you're feeling in the back of your legs, the lower back. Maybe you notice your spine lengthening or releasing tension as the shoulder blades move away from your spine. Keep breathing here. Connecting with our body through our breath. Slowing our thoughts, releasing tension. One more. As you inhale, release your elbows. Push against the floor with your feet as you roll up. Mountain pose. All right, from here, you're going to take a wide stance on your mat. You're going to turn your left foot towards the outside edge of your mat. And your right leg is going to internally rotate. So your toes are pointing maybe 10 degrees in for triangle. Pushing your feet against the mat, unlocking your knees, lengthening up. Arms out at shoulder height. Triangle. You're going to drop your left palm to your left leg, lengthen and reach up with your right. Ribs are tucked. Take a deep breath in. Slow your breath down. Long neck, top of your head is lifting. Feeling the rib cage expand. What are you feeling in your hips? On your inhale, arms out at shoulder height, reverse triangle, drop your right palm, reach your left palm up, lengthening, lifting from the feet up through the tailbone, out the top of your head and fingertips. Relax your jaw, one more breath. On your inhale, you're going to bring your arms back to shoulder height, bring your left foot back, turn your right foot the opposite way, and turn your left leg in. Internal, external rotation of your hip sockets. Once again, push from your feet, unlocking your knees, reaching out your fingertips. Triangle. Right palm down, reach your left arm up, lengthen, deep breath in. Slow your breath down. Relax your jaw. One more breath. As you inhale, bring your arms back to shoulder height. You're going to bring your right foot back. From here, you're going to place your hands on your hips, turn your heels in, toes out for goddess. You want to make sure that your knees aren't buckling inside of your ankles. You want to push, not forcefully, but just move your knees back towards the outer edges of your feet or your pinky toes. That may mean you need to adjust wider. If your knees are going inside the ankle, you're going to bring your heels in closer. Take a moment, find what's comfortable for you, and cactus arms. Deep breath in. Slow your breath down. I'm getting a leg workout. How about you? Goddess pose, rooting and grounding in strength and softness. One more breath. As you exhale, bring your palms and forearms together. You're going to straighten your legs, keeping your knees unlocked, lifting the kneecaps to flex the thighs. Reach up, inhale. Exhale, bend, ground and root. Inhale, lift, reaching up. Exhale. Inhale, strengthening your thighs, your hamstrings, the glutes. External rotation of the hip socket, creating more mobility, ease of movement. Last one. Take a breath. On your inhale, you're going to straighten, bring your arms down, turn your toes forward. I'm going to give you side view here, and then you're going to fold over for standing wide forward fold. You can modify by placing your palms on your hips, mid-thigh. You want to make sure you're not rounding, long spine, shins, or your mat. What feels good to you today? Maybe you just want to go halfway, and that's okay. Listen to your body. Flexibility takes time. Consistency comes with practice. You can watch this video many times and practice as many times as you need to, and you'll definitely see a difference. One more breath here. You're just going to now just drop as far as you can. One more breath. On your inhale, place your palms on your hips. Keep your knees slightly bent. Push your feet to lift up and stand up. You'll probably feel that in your hamstrings. And bring your feet back to mountain pose. One more breath. On your inhale, you're going to sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold, bend your knees. Scoot back up, push with your feet, lifting up. Exhale. Scoop. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Moving with your breath. 2 more. One more. Mountain pose. From here, you're just going to step your right foot back, place your palms mid-thigh, and lower your knee down to your mat for a low lunge. And you're going to sweep your arms up. If you notice that your heel is behind your knee, you want to walk your foot forward. Ribs are tucked. Relax your jaw. Notice what you're feeling in the right side here. And you're going to drop your left arm and reach over to the right. Place your hand on your hip for more stability. Press your left and your top of your right foot into your mat. Breathe. Inhale, sweep your arms back up. Shift your hips forward a little bit more. And exhale, straighten your knee. Half splits or half monkey. Breathe. Palms mid-thigh, toes are pointing up. Unlock your knee to firm your thigh. Abs are engaged. If your body allows you to, go ahead and fold just a little bit further. Abs are engaged for balance. Place your hands on your mat here. Long spine. So if you're tucking and rounding, you want to lengthen your spine forward. Breathe. But feel free to modify. On your inhale, bend your knee, low lunge. Exhale, fold. Place your right hand on your mat. Turn to your left for twisted lunge. Relax your jaw. Next, exhale, lower your left hand, sweep your arms up. Exhale, straighten your leg, fold, half monkey. One more breath. On your inhale, bend your knee, place your palms on your mat, take your left arm inside your leg, and then slide your right foot towards your left hip bone for pigeon. So if you look down at your hands and your knee is in between, you want to take your knee out just a little bit behind your wrist for pigeon. Stay here. You can fold if you'd like. If you need to modify, you're going to sit into your left hip and bring your right knee forward, turn towards your knee, and lower. And just breathe and relax here. One more breath. As you inhale, walk your hands back, sitting up. Place your left hand just behind your hip on your mat. Modify by just reaching up. If you want to go a little bit further, you're going to lift your hips up. Relax your jaw. Deep breath in. Slow your breath down. One more. As you exhale, lower. Bring your hands back in front of you, moving back into tabletop. Bring yourself to a kneeling position. Step your right foot forward. Low lunge. You're going to sweep your arms up. Notice what you're feeling in your left hip here. So we have hip extension in the left side, hip flexion in your right. And you're going to drop your right palm down, right arm down, or palm to your hip, reach over to your left. Relax your jaw. Inhale, lower your arms, sweep your arms up, shift your hips forward. Pressing your right foot against the mat and the top of your back foot against the mat. On your exhale, straighten your leg forward, half splits or half monkey. Unlock your knee, firm your thigh, abs are engaged, long spine. Take a moment, let your hips and your hamstrings adjust. And if you feel like your body relaxed enough, you can lower your hands to your shins or to your mat. Avoid placing any body weight on your knee joint with your hands. Keep your knee unlocked. Deep breath in through your nose. Slow your breath down. On your inhale, bend your knee. Left hand on your mat. Twist to your right. Relax your jaw. On your exhale, lower your right arm inside your right leg. And then you're just going to take that foot across so your heel lines up with your left hip crease. Push your leg back. Lengthening, lifting up tall. Once again, looking at your hands if they're shoulder width and your knee is in between your hands, you want to move your right knee out to the side a little bit. Take a moment, breathe, relax. If you need to modify, sit into the right hip, slide your left knee forward, turn towards your knee, and fold over for deer. Deep breath in. Slow your breath down, relax your jaw, relax your face and shoulders. Noticing what you're feeling in your hip. One more breath. As you inhale, walk your hands back, sitting up. Right hand gently behind you on your mat. You can walk it back far, modify here. Or lift your hips up. Next, exhale. Sit down, place your legs in front of you, pushing off the bottom of your pelvis. Sitting up tall, reach up, inhale, exhale, fold. As you inhale, sit up. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Keep your feet away from you a bit in extended butterfly. And reach forward, fold. Keep your spine long. Relax your jaw, deep breath in. Slow your breath down, out your nose. Extend both legs. We're going to lay down on our mat, on our back, as we move towards our final pose. Take a moment. Take a breath. Relax your jaw. You're going to lower your legs down onto your mat. One more breath. And then you're going to bring your right knee in, then your left knee in. Hug your knees in close. Listening to all the sounds that you hear, allowing them to pass. And then you're going to extend both legs up, reach your arms up over your shoulders, rest your palms. Sleeping tiger. And bend your knees, grab the outer edges of your feet, happy baby, let your legs fall open and rock from side to side. Stretching the glutes, strengthening the hip flexors. This is called happy baby because what happens when right before a baby gets to roll over and crawl is they're grabbing their feet to strengthen the hips. One more breath. And bring your legs together. Lower both feet to your mat. Lower your legs to your mat. We're going to lay here in our final pose, Shavasana, for just a few moments. Noticing your breath as you inhale and exhale. Inhaling deep through your nose, feel your belly rise. Ribs expand, your chest lifts. Slowing your breath down out your nose. Notice your torso soften and release tension, allowing the floor to support your body. Keep breathing. Inhaling deep through your nose. Exhale, sigh and release. Staying here a couple more moments. Yeah, and we're going to slowly begin to find movement in our hands and feet. Take your time as you begin to roll around, move, stretching, reaching, in whatever manner feels good to you. Doesn't it feel good to just lay down? Are you like me, always on the go? I love moments where I can just lay down. And you're going to roll to your right or left side. Return to a seated position. Take your time. Take a moment. Take a breath. Then bring your hands to heart center and remember something you're grateful for. Thank you for practicing with me. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you need or what you'd like to see more of. I appreciate it. Have a great day.